Okay, so we've been working at knocking the old head off of the hickory shaft. Now I'm gonna show you an antique way of snugging it up. Everybody today uses epoxies, and glues, and different things like that. But in my taking hundreds of clubs apart, I've come across this many times, and so they obviously had the same problems we did. And so what you do is you take some pitched linen thread and you put a nice little loop on the end of it, and you then slide it over the cone shape of the wood. And in this case, I only need a couple wraps because this one wasn't super loose. And just kind of wrap it around like that. Now, I have to know which way the head locates, so I'm going to get the wood ready for that. I've got the head, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide them together, but I'm going to make sure they're not aligned perfectly. You know, we've got to align the hole to the hole in the wood, so I'm going to make sure I'm on the opposite side of which I'm going to turn. Since I've wrapped the thread this way, I'm going to turn it and wrap it into it to keep the thread tight. So let's see if I can get this in here. I'm going to bring it in, and I can see the holes lined up pretty well. It's not quite all the way down, and all you got to do is give it a good wrap on the floor and test it. It's nice and snug. The holes in the hole in the hosel is lined up with the wood. I've got a little trailing piece of thread here that I'll nip off with my very sharp old knife that I've got here. And we'll continue on with the pinning process next.